Some people make things fit, no matter how. We are convinced that special requirements warrant special solutions. That is really hard work. How long can a tire withstand such loads? Low rolling resistance, optimum tread compound, and tread depth are essential factors in determining a tire's lifetime. The Conti RT20 uses relatively large tread elements. As a result, it boasts low rolling resistance and reduced wear. Its profound tread depth means the tire has a large rubber volume which, in turn, leads to a long service life. It also features two other remarkable characteristics: a large diameter and maximum tread width. All these factors combined ensure the Conti RT20 is setting new benchmarks in terms of lifetime. When clocking up so many miles, it's not just the tire's lifetime which is important, but also fuel consumption. Tires with an optimized rolling resistance help to reduce fuel consumption and cut CO2 emissions. These two balls are made of different rubber compounds. If they are dropped onto a hard surface, they bounce back to different heights. This is due to the difference in absorption rates. That means the capacity to absorb shocks or deflect them. This ball bounces higher than the other one. It re-releases impact energy and transforms it into fresh movement. Tires act in a similar way. Tires featuring high absorption take longer to return to their original shape. Energy is lost. Low absorption tires instantly release the energy impacting on them, thus helping to propel movement. A tire featuring an optimized compound and a rolling resistance reduced by 10% can lower fuel costs by about 3%. People want to drive in comfort choose pneumatic tires. But are they stable enough under such conditions? Pneumatic tires improve driving comfort. Their advantages are particularly evident on uneven road surfaces and long transport routes. Such an advantage is inherent in their design, a feature not so apparent in solid rubber tires. However, there is a tendency for vehicles to pitch and roll when using pneumatic tires in some applications. We have managed to overcome this effect using a simple technique. We have made the tire stiffer horizontally without reducing vertical deflections. Here you can see how both tires comfortably deflect. When subjected to sideward forces, such as those experienced on a sloped surface, or when traveling around a bend, the right-hand model clearly remains stiffer. This is how it works. This tire is also moving in a cross direction. The round tread, the narrow breaker, and the relatively convex sidewall all allow for extensive lateral deformation. In contrast, the Conti RT20 has a particularly flat, wide tread and is substantially stiffened by its very wide breaker. It remains stable even when subjected to higher loads. Which characteristic is more important in a tire? Enduring comfort or grip on a wet road to ensure safe driving? Or is it possible to combine both characteristics in a single tire? It's all a question of compound. At first glance, both rubber surfaces look the same. However, if you let them slide down a dampened panel, you can see the difference. Compound A slides down quickly, while compound B clearly has a better grip. This is because compound A is relatively stiff and cannot adjust to the substrate surface structure. Thanks to an optimized molecular structure, compound B clearly features more points of contact with the substrate. It positively clings to the surface and is prevented from slipping downwards. We also use this effect in our industrial tires. This means the Conti RV20 can also drive up wet ramps without any difficulty, even when hauling heavy loads. So far, so good. But how much should a tire actually cost and when does it start showing its value? It is not enough to simply compare purchase prices to determine a tire's value. In addition to service life, operating cost, probability of failure and truck downtime must also be taken into consideration. If you are not careful, hidden costs can crop up over and over again, and that could leave you out of pocket. Make an investment for the long term with Continental tires. You are sure to reach your destination at the right price. Conti RV20 Velocity and Conti RT20 Performance. Our specialists always fit the best in every respect.